Ladies, so tonight's video is just going to be a talk through tutorial on how I apply my wig cap. Now I'm wearing my natural hair out right now. As you guys can see, I've brushed back the rest of my hair into a bun just to give you guys an idea of how this goes down when I do it. So how I do my hair is I will leave out the middle section right here, but right now my hair is curly because I've been wearing my hair naturally curly lately, and I kind of comb away or brush, and I take like hair gel or conditioner, deep conditioner, and I'll just brush it all back into a bun. Make sure it's a really tight bun. Sometimes I'll do two ponytails back here and connect them together and then tighten it. Then I just take I use 2 packs of these, so I use 4 wig caps, 4 to 5. I put them on my head, and then I glue each track on around my head and around the perimeter of this little U thing I have going on here. So basically, I'm making a Upart wig. I also comb my edges out so that my hair does not get affected. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, huh? That doesn't make any sense. It makes sense. It really does. I promise you it does. This is an unconventional way to do a wig cap. I don't do it the way other people do it. A lot of people like to use clips. So I don't use clips because I don't braid my hair underneath and I don't have anything to clip the bands onto. So I basically just glue the hair onto my head. Now, it does not affect my hair because my hair is really gelled down. And then also, I have on like 7 caps. Now this already has 4 caps onto it. When I initially make the cap, I use 4 caps. So I put all of the hair onto the cap, wrap it around, cut it, take the middle part out, and then just wear the hair all down. That's the first initial time I install the cap. Then after 2 weeks, I'll wash the cap, I'll take it off. It comes right off, even with the little bit of glue, like just a little bit of glue goes around the edges, as you guys can see. It's not like a crazy amount to where it affects my hair or rips my hair out or anything like that. It really doesn't even seep through. It only seeps through around the edges, and that's basically what I want. Now when I take the cap off, obviously to reapply it, if I'm going to keep using glue, I would have to put more glue around the edges, and that could affect my hair. So what I do is I take 2 more caps, I'll apply them, and then I will basically glue this hair on top of those 2 caps. Does that make sense? So that's how I apply the caps. And then I just cut off the excess thing like I did before. So let me give you an idea. I'll open these up now that the cap has already made, and I take them out. I'll take these 2 out, I'll apply them on my head, and then I'll take the hair like this. After I apply glue all around it, just around the perimeter, I'll take it like this, I'll whip it back, and I'll apply the hair just like this, and I'll just lay it right on top of the caps that would be on top of my head, and then it'll just sit there. I'll pull it underneath, and this is how my Upart wig will fall, basically. And that's basically how I do my Upart wigs. Now, I do eventually take the hair off of these old caps when the hair starts to thin out, or if it needs like a thorough washing. I usually wash the hair on the cap and I get the same result. But it's sometimes, you know, it just doesn't wash as good as I like. So when it gets old after a while from being on the cap and the cap starts to get too cruddy or gluey, then I'll just take the hair off and I'll make a whole new cap and restart the process. And that is how I do my Upart wigs. I hope that made sense to you guys. I didn't do like a full-on tutorial because I didn't want to put the hair in right now. But if you guys have any more questions on how I do this, just, you know, leave them below. If you really like a full-on tutorial on this, let me know, because I have to kind of schedule it in my schedule to film when I actually put my hair in. So leave that below if you guys would actually like a full-on tutorial. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of how I do it, because so many of you would like to know, and a lot of you guys ask questions. So I'm here to help, and I want you guys to learn something, if you learned anything at all. But I don't recommend this process because it isn't for everyone. And I want to say that a lot of people don't like glue. A lot of people think it's crazy to use glue. A lot of people would rather just use clips. And if clips are your thing, by all means, go ahead and use clips. I actually recommend clips more than I recommend glue, because glue can damage your hair, and I personally don't have my hair damaged. As you can see there's no glue in the middle part, so this part of my hair isn't affected. It's just the edges, and my edges don't rip out, so I'm actually in pretty good shape. But that's because I put very light glue on my hair. I don't use anything crazy, and I gel them down and put as much conditioner as I possibly can. I'll, you know, let them dry like that before I even apply the cap, so that my hair is like bone dry, and then I apply the cap, just so I don't rip out my hair or anything with the glue. So, you know, you can do it without messing up your hair. You just kind of have to know what you're doing. Also, if you prefer to use a wig cap with clips, or if you prefer to sew them onto braids, by all means, go right ahead. I actually recommend that process, but this is the way that I do it. I'm not saying that you guys should go out and do this. I just want to show you guys, or give you some idea on how I do my own wig caps. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all of your support. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. I have a natural hair video up, so if you guys would like to check that out, I will leave the link below this video so you guys can see how I do my natural hair. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Bye.